Happy holidays, everybody! Today we're making a delicious apple cider. It's one of my favorite drinks to make during the holidays because it just makes me nice and warm and cozy when it's cold outside. So what you need to get started is some really good quality apple cider. I'm going to add that into a saucepan. Turn my heat on. And we're also going to use some maple syrup. I like a grade B maple syrup. It's really nice to use a real high quality maple syrup in this. The other thing we're going to do is add some spices. So we've got some aromatics. I'm going to use some ginger that I've just peeled and chopped coarsely. Now it's okay that it's chopped like this because we're going to strain it at the end. I'm also going to use 2 cinnamon sticks. That goes right in. Some vanilla bean, and I'm actually just going to cut this vanilla bean in half. And I've also got some allspice berries. So I'm going to use just about 5 or 6. Goes right inside. And some cloves. And cloves really gives it that nice spicy flavor that I really love in an apple cider. So now we're going to slice an apple. I'm using a Golden Delicious apple because it's delicious. So just slice it right in half and then into quarters. And just coarsely chop it. You know, apple cider is really, really great during the holiday. It really starts around October-ish when it's fall outside. I love drinking this with a beautiful apple cider donut. In New York City, there's always different spots right in my neighborhood where you can get some nice apple cider vinegar or some donuts from a farmer's market. It's delicious. So I'm also going to add in some orange zest. I'm just going to use my peeler, peel it right over in just a couple of strips. That looks great. You know, the other thing about this that's really cool is that you can totally add more or less of any of the ingredients that I'm using. So I'm also going to add in some lemon zest. So I'm just using the yellow part, not the white part, because it's bitter. And last but not least, I'm going to grate in some nutmeg. So I'm using a whole clove of nutmeg. I'm just going to grate some of it inside. That's great. So we're just going to let this come up to a gentle simmer, and then we're going to turn it off, and then we're going to add it into our cup with a little bit of booze. So our apple cider is ready to go. I'm going to shut off my heat, and inside of a cup here, I'm going to add in a generous amount, or as much as you like, of some bourbon. I love bourbon and apple cider. I think that's great. Maybe a little bit more. This is only for the adults. Okay, so now we're going to strain this hot cider. And if it spills on your cutting board like I'm doing it, it's okay. It's the holidays, people. Have fun with it. That looks great. Smells even better. So now we're going to take our cinnamon stick and just give it a mix around and just put it in there for some decoration. And I'm also going to use a beautiful zester to just zest me some fresh orange peel, just so that your guests know that there's some orange in there. And it just looks pretty cute. That looks great. Look at that. Cheers, everybody. Happy holidays. I'm Son of a Southern Chef, and I'll see you next time.